Welcome back to the morning show with Big Johnny. We're going right back to the callers here. Caller number 4. What are your thoughts about Gray Hair Gaming's call-ups for this international window?
Oh, hi, Johnny. Long time. Hello?
Yes, you're on. Caller number 4.
Hello, Johnny.
You're on. You're on with Big Johnny in the morning show. Caller number 4. Oh, okay, guys, just cut it. Cut. Let's go to. All right, let's go to caller number 5. Hello, my friends. Welcome back again. We take on Costa Rica at home. Maybe we'll actually put it in a place where there's not a large Costa Rican population, so we can actually have home field advantage. U.S. Soccer Federation. And then we fly away to Jamaica. And of course, my friends, as we prepare our squad, we've been bereft with injuries. Bereft? Is that the word? I mean, we've been bereft of an injury-free squad. It's the word, but the wrong use. Okay. So Jorge Villafana is going to be our left back, my friends, with Chris Gloucester backing him up. It's Anthony Robinson. Sprained ankle ligaments, like literally the day before you announced the squad. He's on a 6.89 in the championship with 3 assists. Would love to have him. I'm a little worried, not gonna lie. A little worried. Look at this. 3 moderate injuries inside 6 months. Not great, my friends. Fabian Johnson could go, but like honestly, do you want the 32-year-old that's versatile? Probably. He's either footed, but his tackling's not great. Or do you want Villafana, who could tackle? Not as versatile, if you will, but not bad. He can't throw the ball long and head, like compared to, okay, but whoop-de-doo. And then Gloucester is a potential prospect that we're trying to force Colm to play. You could argue. Needs to work on his mentals. His technicals, though, not bad. So, despite their star ratings, they come up. Joe Scally is going to get a start at home, because I figured, let's not send him a start on the road at CONCACAF. But he's on a 6.9 in MLS with 28 starts. Like, it's not like he's not played, right? And I know MLS in comparison to, say, the Bundesliga. Big Johnny here with the morning show with breaking news. Joe Scally has been sold by NYCFC to Borussia Mönchengladbach on a deal that keeps him in New York until the end of the 2020 season before he moves to Germany. That happened in real life. Just thought that was kind of ironic, and I'd share it with you, my friends. Back to our regular programming. Not exactly the same level, but it's not like he's not playing, or he's playing for their academy, or, you know, NYCFC2, or, you know, whatever. And again, decent. We asked him to play a wing back on support, and if you look at it, he could do that. He could definitely do that, right? I'm not sure why the purple is the most important, or no, the gray. See, this is what I don't like with the changing of the colors. It just bothers me. So either way, he's a pretty good 2.5-star right back, 17 years old, ridiculous, but he's playing, so I'm good with bringing him. We've got Justin Glide can cover, Tyler Adams can cover, Paul Arriola can cover. The only other change is we dropped Jack Harrison because, well, he's just not playing, I think. Yeah, it's October 9th. Hey, he's a squad player, to be fair. He's played in the Carabao Cup and got a goal, but it's the Carabao Cup. In league play, he's got 1 start, no substitute appearances. He's on a 6.0. He wasn't as Matt Sharp when I figured out the squad, but it is what it is. So I've been told, sorry, who was it in the comments? Let me see if I can find it here on my phone, by Foggy Plays, that this is Daniel Chaloy. I'll be sure to get that right just this one time. Playing for Sporting Kansas City, 21 starts, 8 goals, 2 assists on a 7.15. I mean, again, I'm not saying MLS is the end-all be-all. I'm not trying to be Greg Berhalter and only call up MLS players. But, like, hey, if we're bringing a winger that can play on either side, could play the striker if we absolutely had to, whatever. And Bobby Wood has made a return, because we dropped Ricardo Pepi. Like, hey, Ricardo, thanks for pledging allegiance to the United States forever, in football at least. And we brought back Bobby Wood, who's not playing well. I want to, at least give him a chance. Bobby, if you can come, maybe we bring you on against Jamaica and you bang home a goal, something like that. Give me something to think about. He's just not, I mean, to be fair, last season, 6 starts, 5 subs, 4 goals. Depends on how many minutes. I hate that they don't put the minutes on here. And you don't have the, like, I can't add the column. If there's anything, not anything, but if there's top 5 things I could ask for in Football Manager, it would be to have a minutes column here. I could go look, but like, I just want it right here. If I'm going to look at the history of a player, I want to be able to see the number of minutes, because that would dictate how many like goals per 90. Again, I could go hit like up his form and stats and all that kind of stuff, but I just want to see it right there. Let me modify this is all I'm saying. So you could argue, if it was 6 starts and 5 itty bitty little substitutions, that 4 goals is not bad. 691, but it's only 11 appearances, right? Like, not exactly being used all the time. And then this year, 8 starts, all starts, 2 goals. I mean, we have a problem in the striking department. We have brought good old Josh back here. His rating continues to drop. He's down to 7 starts, 2 goals, and an assist. It's not gone well. They didn't actually get knocked out of the DFB Pokal, so I don't know what happened, but he had a real bad game, you could say. 5.9. He didn't miss a penalty. I went and looked. I don't know what happened in that game. So he's 14 caps, 2 goals now, but he's 20. Like, that's the thing, right? We don't want to put we want him in the squad, but we don't want to Freddie Adu him and put too much pressure on this kid to be like, hey, man, you got to replace Josie Altidore, who, by the way, is injured. Again. Right? Like, hip injury. It was like 3 months. It's down to 9 weeks at this point. Is what it is, right? So that's why we've got Jordan getting the start today at home. He's not playing either. So, like, it's just like a big mess up top. So that's what we got. Tim Weah, you could argue, could be the striker for us. And might be, depending on how the game goes. Yeah, that's pretty much the changes that we've got to take on Costa Rica and Jamaica, my friends. Not loving that. Not loving that. So let's go do this. All right, my friends, here we go. Let's look at where we're at. We're up top. Costa Rica, surprisingly winless. Winless. With losses to Honduras and Mexico. You'd expect the Mexico. The Honduras thing is a bit of a shock, my friends. So we want to keep our form going here. Jamaica currently ahead on goal differential, ahead of Mexico, even on points. But, you know, you would expect Costa Rica to be better, and Jamaica might be a bit of a surprise. But who have they played? Panama and Mexico. They drew with Mexico, so maybe not. So maybe Jamaica's looking quite good. So tough competition. That's why if you look at our tactic here in our squad for the game, we are going to play Bradley here and Anel at the DM, and then away we'll probably slide Bradley back here to play like a DM on defend and bring in McKinney here and Adams here. That's kind of why I'm resting Adams, also because he might have to play right back. Could, you know, beat the thing. So Shalo, or Shaloy, whatever, Danielle is going to play the inside forward. We're going to rest Weah because, again, I want to have him coming off the bench with fresh, pacey legs. Is Jordan a complete forward? Yes, he is. 6'3". Look at that. Can we please have this guy in real life? Can we please? Okay. Off we go, my friends. Let's pile on the misery, lads. Who likes misery? Christian Pulisic likes misery. Joe Scally likes... Oh, my goodness. They're starting to react, my friends. It only took like a bunch of call-ups. Let's go, John. Mr. Brooks, how you doing? I didn't even look where we were playing, to be honest with you. Let's go. Hold on. Wait. Let's go find out. Where are we? Columbus. Yeah? Is that? Yeah, Columbus. Yeah. Got rid of that other guy, so now we're gonna go back to the home, the heart of American soccer. Yes, we call it that here, but that's what they would say on Fox Sports and ESPN. I'd be curious what you all think, or if you've heard that CBS has won the Champions League rights over Turner Sports and presumably Fox Sports and so on, starting in 2021. Apparently, UEFA... Oh, that was lovely. That was lovely, lads. Apparently, UEFA displeased with BR Live and Turner Sports for only airing like 2 games per Champions League window. and putting everything else behind a paywall. So I'm curious to see what CBS does. I, for one, hate BR Live. I think their setup is garbage. I think the paywall is garbage. Like it used to be, right, with Fox Sports. Like you wouldn't get every game on TV because there's so many games that you could go to Fox Sports Go or online or whatever it was called and be able to watch the games. If you were already paying for Fox Sports already, like if it's part of your cable package, which it always is with mine because of course it is. That's why I have cable to watch sports. So they put it behind this paywall where you have to pay like $1 bajillion a year or like $3 a game. And like, I'm guessing the number of people doing that is very low. And BR Live's like halftime thing. I'm sorry. It's too casual. You've got Steve Nash, who is a Spurs fan, former NBA player. Like that, literally, that's the best you could get. I know he and Stu Holden are like big, like best friends, but like, I'm sorry, man. Like, you're not a football commentator. It's just been garbage. Like their transitions have been garbage. I'm not a fan. So quite happy that someone new is getting it. But of course, you know, the grass is always greener. So it could be, I thought he was going to get a goal here. It could be one of those things where they do it even worse. And it's behind an even bigger paywall and even lower production standards. But I'm not saying I don't think it could get worse. If you went the B in sports route where like, or to be fair, there was Fox Sports for a good chunk of games. I can't remember if it was U.S. Soccer Friendlies or something where like they didn't even send the commentators to the game. They did it in a studio in Los Angeles where you could tell they had no idea what was going on because they could only see what the cameras were showing. And they're like, well, yeah, something has happened. And like, you can't get the atmosphere of the game. Like, just garbage decisions, guys, you know? Shalo, Daniel, whatever his name is, the winger we brought in that's not Matt Sharp, has scored a goal in World Cup qualifying in front of quite the group of fans here in Columbus. Things are going all crazy on my phone here. I apologize for that. I left and right back, so looking pretty tired, lads. But it is working, you could argue. But we don't want to get burned down the wings. So I think that's a good time to take Joe. I mean, Joe, welcome in, son. Welcome in. We're going to put Areola back there because he's definitely more of a supporting option rather than a defender. Give Paul a run out here at wing back. Come on in, son. And then we're going to take Villafana off because we might need him. And bring in Chris Gloucester, and we're going to hope for the best. We're going to put him on support as well. I'm quite pleased with our performance thus far. Not going to lie. A bit surprised, considering how it felt a little iffy, you know, last time. We're going to take Pulisic off. We're going to... Okay. Here we go. We're going to switch Jordan to the wing. And we're going to bring in... We're going to bring him in. We're going to see what Bobby Wood can do. I just want you to be an advanced forward, mate. Let's see what Bobby Wood can do. Can he get us a goal? Or are we immediately going to concede because we made a triple sub? Probably. Okay, cleared out of there. Okay, McKinney, not a card, never a card. Slid right through the back of his legs. It's fine. Referee can't see it. Bobby Wood with his opportunity! Bobby Wood! Oh, I'm so happy for him. You know, you gotta love that. I mean, it's already a 2-0 game. They're pushing forward to try and equalize or get the first goal back at an equalizing situation. But you gotta love a guy not really in form for his club. Hasn't honestly done enough for the U.S. men's national team. Hasn't been called up in real life recently. Hasn't been called up in the game recently, right? I have not called him up. But you love to see that. Comes on. They've gone 3-4-1-2. They're going quite aggressive, people. Good thing we've got a more aggressive right back in Areola. But man, you love to see that. I know it's a substitute appearance. It's not a start, but who cares? He comes in and he scores. Can we keep the clean sheet, please? Yes. Oh, I love that. You get whatever his name is, a goal. Jordan gets a goal. Bobby Wood gets a goal. McKinney gets an assist. John Brooks gets the wonderful header. Set piece, header back, smacks it home. And then, of course, Christian Pulisic, as you do, gets an assist. Way to go, lads. Brooks with the man of the match on an 8.2. Hello. Bobby freaking Wood. Hey, man. Maybe you just needed a little, GHG spark, huh? All right. Jamaica's dropped a bit. One loss to see what happens. So we take them on next. Let's go. Here we go, my friends. Can we take a commanding lead in the group and do a lot for our chances of qualifying? We are away from home. We are favored for some reason. We're still going to play the same way. I tend not to want to change anything if it's working. Viefania is looking quite knackered, so I think we start Chris Gloss. Don't really want to do that. Don't really want to start Chris Gloucester. And we're going to put Justin Glad. Essentially, we're going to switch these to being... He's not very good at supporting, so we'll put him on defend. We'll put him on support. So just not as aggressive going forward. We got Bradley on the DM, McKinney, and Adam. So a little more defensive a setup. We don't have a playmaker on the pitch. You could put Pulisic in that role, to be fair. Right? We could just do that if we wanted to. Tempted. But we'll see how this goes. Everybody else is, if they're 90% or above, I think they're just worth keeping in the squad, to be honest with you. It's not like the replacements are significantly better. So, Way has got 4 goals for us. It does call it a 4-3-3. That's interesting. Instead of a 4-1-2-3. So, way to go, Football Manager. That is clearly a 4-3-3. They're playing a cautious 4-4-2. Keep our run going. Oh, Justin Glad and Chris Gloucester, the new additions to the defense. I'm gonna just grab these guys individually. Anytime I get the motivated thing, I try and not mess that up. Like you obviously want your lads motivated. Jordan again going, oh man, I got the start again. Hey man, you committed to us when you could have gone somewhere else. Okay. Yeah. Right. Lots of interesting questions here. I do believe there is a bug with the away team going away. Not a single fan in the stands. They're piping in the crowd noise, though. Oh no, the mistake by the youngster Gloucester. I know you're starting a young lad, away from home. The crowd cheers that. Apparently it's an American crowd. Oh, Jordan comes back for it. Tries to play it back to Weah. Gives it back. Offside. All day long offside. Cold! Yeah, bit of a bug there. Don't worry, I have reported it. Again, it's a beta. Actually, let me just... There's one thing you can change. I just want to say... I've not tried this. I want to see if this might fix it. In preferences... Where is it? Let's go crowd quality very high. Let's just do something to change the crowd quality and see what happens. Like, does it... Not this highlight, but the next highlight. Does it, reanimate them, if you will. Stolen by Adams, as you do. Tyler Adams. Oh, nope. Okay, we'll have to see. Do they reappear? They've had 5 shots, people. We might need to tamp it down a little bit and go a little more counterattacking. Don't like that. Stefan doesn't see it to the last second. Nope, that didn't change a single thing with the crowd. So yeah, that's a bug. Again, I'm not poking fun at Football Manager. This is a beta. Get rid, lads. Okay, we are going to, assuming they don't score here, we're gonna go a little more. That's. think this makes sense. Just a little more secure at the back. See how changing it up just a fuzz. Because they have battered us. We have not looked comfortable on the road, which is realistic. Way to go, Sports Interactive. Way and nicks that. Can he get it to Jordan? No, but Jordan's there. Come on, son. Do something with it. Oh, win it back. Nice, Jordan. I freaking love this kid. He's 23 or 24, but I call him a kid. I don't love that, John Brooks, to be fair. I mean, I know we're doing more direct passing, but that was pretty bad. Let's be honest. They got the overlap going here on the wing. Yep. Is that Gloucester? Gloucester, do something with it, mate. Cover the man. Cover the man. Cover the man. Help him out. The sound engineer turn the crowd sound up. Oh, that's funny. Miazga plays it back to Stefan off the throw in. Here we go. Plays it forward. Brooks, is he just gonna ping it forward? No. Well, they're applying some pressure. Don't play it back to Brooks. Don't do it. There's a man on his back. Okay, thank you. Make him. Oh, but not that. We have distribute to the flanks on. I'm just gonna say, that is not the flanks. Brooks is not the flanks. That is not the flanks. And again, our distribution has let us down. We got defenders running back. Stefan. Okay, that was. At least these guys were making runs back, right? Brooks and Gloucester. They're like, hey, hey. They are absolutely hammering us, people. Goodness me. Oh, Justin Glad is anxious. Aggressive. No doubt. Not even going to think about it. Tyler Adams, I'm not too upset with the Euro 6.9. Off we go, people. Immediate highlight for them. They've had 17 shots. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Sports Center. Oh, Chris Gloucester. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Well, I guess we're back to... We might as well go attacking. This is a shock, really. But not... I mean... We don't have our best left or right back in. We don't really have a best right back. Our best left back has been injured the last, 7 windows is what it feels like, to be fair. All right, let's make some changes, lads. Our captain, the most experienced player on the pitch, is nervous. McKinney's on a 6.3. Way is on a 6.3. Oh, no. Go back on attack here. Let's see. What can we change? We're going to bring Bradley up to McKinney's spot because McKinney's not playing well. We're going to bring on Anel because he's a legend at deep line playmaker. Do we take Weah off? I like Weah a lot. It could be that the game has just gone that poorly. We're bringing on Villafaña to shore up the defense. Put him on attack. And then we could do Glad for Areola to give us another attacking option here. Let's see how we do. This is not the commanding lead I was hoping for, but perhaps we have just been sitting on our laurels and lulling them into a false sense of maybe. Oh no, Stefan, come out! Stefan, come out! Thank you, sir. Thank you for the theatrical dive when you could have just picked it up. Uh-oh. Is he gonna bang it off his forehead? Oh, okay, he drops off. Is that Bailey? No, that's Maddox. He was in my DC United save back in FM18. We are not putting any pressure on them. It must be a tactic thing that I don't think I changed, but... Hello. Hello. Oh my goodness! All right, lads. Counter press. Let's go for it. Let's go back to our roots. It's not like I've completely gone away from that, but, you know, our system has been working quite nicely. They are just absolutely destroying us. I'm going to get sacked. I'm going to get sacked. Demand Morgan. This is awful. The old 4-4-2 has done us in. I just want to see if we have any kind of fight left in us. You know? It's one of those games. don't understand. Like, we do have counter pressing on, get stuck in, closing down urgently, tighter marking, and we're like, I don't, like, why do they keep backing off is what I'm not following. Blake again. We've had 6 shots, no chances. They've had 1 half chance and they have 3 goals. So you could argue that's quite poor. Long ball up. Jordan, long shot. Risky business there. Christian Pulisic, though. Oh, mate, you got to do better with that. That was a half chance. Lots of half chance. Okay, Weah. We could bring in Areola. I think we're going to do this. We're going to switch it up. Jordan's doing okay. We're bringing on Bobby Wood. He did it last time. We might as well give him an opportunity. You know what? We're going to do pressing forward this time. Probably not as aggressive. No. He did well last time. Let's see what he's got. Let's see what he's got, lads. How about that for a change of fortune? I didn't think I'd be saying, well, yeah, we'll bring on Bobby Wood here. You know? That was quite the interesting situation with the camera. Yep. Oh, Brooks, the center back jukes this man. Pulisic plays it over. Bobby Wood. He's been wanting an opportunity. He comes in off the bench, my friends. To get one back for us. Don't worry, we're going to concede one more because we're very attacking. But you got to love Bobby Wood. And that, I mean, he glanced that on specifically to the post. Gotta love to, you love to see that. Again, let me know in the comments if you thought Bobby Wood would come in and do anything in either of these games. It's not been good enough. So maybe we should have played a straight 4-4-2 or 4-1-4-1 or something like that. It's not been good enough, but I'm going to take some joy out of this in that Bobby Wood has come in and scored 2 goals off the bench in this window. Like, he's earned a call-up, right? For the next time? Surely. Stunned. Where are we, lads? Oh, of course. I mean, you would expect that, right? We're still 1 whole 3-point win above Honduras, so it's not like we're at risk. We got a bunch of games to play, my friends. But that is disappointing, not gonna lie. I mean, it is. It's disappointing. What's most... I mean, Costa Rica with no points. Shocker. We come back next time, my friends, for Panama and Mexico. And assuming he's healthy, we're oh, wait a minute. Real Salt Lake. Okay, he's already playing, so okay, yeah, great. That LA Galaxy apparently Justin Glad is an Olympiaco, or not an Olympiaco, a Galactico is the word. So yeah, definitely disappointing, but I'm kind of like, way to go, Bobby. I mean, what is that? What is 2 of 13? I mean, it's not a huge increase, but I mean, percentage-wise, I mean, that's kind of massive. He's 2 for 2 with caps and goals in my regime, as you do. So maybe next time, my friends, we'll actually have Anthony Robinson at left back, and we'll have to see how the rest of the right backs are doing, if we should bring them or not. Massive window. Panama 71st, Mexico 13th, my friends. Panama on 3 points, trying to get to that 3.5, the half spot there. If you have enjoyed this episode, if you have enjoyed Bobby freaking Wood, hit the like button. Josh Sargent is nervous about the next window. We'll have to see how that goes, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Means a lot.